Alright, your boy is back. I am very much back for now. I have been quite busy over the last week or two. I believe I mentioned this at one point in the last few videos, but I am definitely a graduate now. Graduated from college, got all that knowledge. It's great. Don't hate. But yeah, I am back. I graduated college first, then had a very busy couple of days in which I was, packing up all my shit, getting it stored away for the summer. And I flew out in one of the best fucking flights. I want to say one of the best flights of my entire life. I prepared well. Prepped well. I'd done, this shit a whole bunch of times. I've flown more times than the average person, for sure. So I knew, what I was doing. I prepped well. The thing about flying is that you gotta have a nice portable way to murder time. You gotta be like, okay, what's the most entertaining thing that I could do and do for several hours straight? You start yourself several movies. Just make sure that they're movies that, you can play in public. None of that, I was tempted to flip on Saw, but I was like, if somebody sees this, that could be problematic. It just might be. I don't know. But, get something. Get some movies, get some video games, audiobooks, whatever, just helps that time just fly on by. Do it. You gotta prep well. You gotta prep real well. So I did, Got one of those gaming systems. I don't know if this is gonna make me look bad or not, but I got one of the newest DS systems. I started playing some Smash Bros. Who the fuck doesn't play Smash Bros? Why would I be worried about that shit? Everyone plays Smash Bros, so I played that for a while. Played some Pokemons. Who the fuck doesn't like Pokemons? If you don't like Pokemons, fuck you. So I played that for, I sat down at my 7-hour layover. I was like, oh god, this is gonna be fucking hell. And I, sat down, and all of a sudden it was like, you're fucking boarding already. I was like, what the fuck? I'm already boarding? Whoa, dude. And I had this 10-hour flight. The best thing when you're flying is when the seat next to you is just empty. And the guy next to that isn't a bitch who wants to, talk and be obnoxious the whole time. And there's no babies around. But I've countered the baby thing with earbuds. Actually, I have them right here. I get earbuds. Noise-canceling earbuds. The best you can find. Last year, I was paranoid, so I got 2 pairs. Paranoid. So yeah, you gotta get your buds. You gotta get your buds. And you gotta get your entertainment. You gotta make sure that all will go right. You gotta come stacked. You gotta come fucking prepared, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta prep yourself. So you gotta take all that shit. And then, when the seat next to you is empty, you get enough room to sprawl out. You gotta make an agreement with the person next to you who's gonna do what. Otherwise, you're both just kind of obnoxiously on top of each other. And if you do have someone next to you, you gotta really coordinate. Otherwise, you're stuck there next to this asshole who's elbowing you in the fucking face for 10 hours. What the fuck is that shit? So you gotta learn these ebbs and flows, you know what I'm saying? This flying is an art. It's an art form. You gotta learn it, you gotta master it. Mwah. But luckily, I had the seat next to me just empty. Just empty. And the guy next to that, he was just like, I don't care. Whatever. So I pretty much had the seat. I didn't really take it too much of it. I just used, there's a little bit of a difference between where my seat was and where the next seat was. I think theirs is a little more up. I think my chair was broken, but no one said anything. So I'm just leaning on the side of the chair, and I swear I had one of the best sleeps of my entire flight life. My entire flight career. Just had one of the best sleeps. It was the best shit ever. I was just out. I woke up. They gave us sandwiches. I watched the Simpsons movie. That's fucking funny. I can't believe that was on a plane now that I think about it. Some of the things are kind of inappropriate. And they showed that on a plane. There's people right next to you. They could see this shit. One of my other flights, I watched Predator and they, censored out half the fun shit. There's like little to no language. All the gore was gone, and it was stupid. But this was just like, it was all there, and it was fucking great. Then I went back to sleep. The music selection was shit. They had all this, not that I'm against this, but like you have all these European things that I don't know what the fuck they are. And then they had a couple of random like pop stars, and I'm a metalhead. I like rock. I'm usually pretty open-minded, but I lean towards that. But this was just like, no thanks, not happening. But that's why you bring your own music. Bring your own music players, stack up. Don't pirate. Do not download music illegally. It's bad for the musicians. I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that shit. That's a whole topic. That's some serious business. But get some music. Get something. Get white noise if you have to. That's for free. You can fall asleep to that shit. And make sure you're entertained. The other thing is make sure that whatever you do to entertain yourself, that it's not going to run out of battery halfway through. I had to go and buy a bunch of chargers for a bunch of shit, so I didn't, run out of entertainment halfway through. It's a problem. It's a real epidemic in this place in time. It's a problem. So you got to fix it. That's what you do with problems. You fix them. So that's what you got to do. But ultimately, then then I woke up for breakfast, then we landed, and I was out. Didn't lose my bags, didn't have anything break. There was one thing though, that was a small problem. I'm yet to know if this is actually what happened, but I have a really bad hunch. Like, I'm talking like I made Quasimodo look normal. If you haven't seen Hunchback of Notre Dame, fuck you, you gotta go see it right now. Stop this video and go watch that shit. But anyway, I have this really big hunch. So when I was packing up my shit, I grabbed my little drum practice pad, and I was like, yes, this is what I need for the summer. I need to play drums. What is a man without his drums? And what is a drummer without his drumsticks? So I tossed in the practice pad. I'm 99% confident that I tossed in the drumsticks, not the food. Like, I'm gonna get 1,000 comments like, I put drumsticks in a suitcase. Why would you put chicken legs in your suitcase? Bruh, what's going on? But no, I stuck sticks for my drums in my suitcase. At least I think I did. And then I fly, they're in my check-in. I come out, I get home, check the check-in, hey, hui! And no drumsticks. I'm sitting there thinking, what the fuck? These bitches totally just stole my drumsticks. And so, if it turns out that they actually did take my drumsticks, there's gonna be hell to pay. But I won't know that for another, 3 months when I'll be back checking my storage and shit. So I don't know. It's a lost cause. Who cares? I wound up buying another pair. I love an excuse to get a new pair of drumsticks, and these bitches are fucking red. Who the fuck doesn't like red fucking drumsticks? That's dope. That's the shit. That's the shit right there. So I got an excuse to buy a new pair of drumsticks, but I'm pretty damn sure they stole them. And then I talked to a bunch of people. I was like, yo, is this weird? Is it weird that I have a hunch that, they stole my shit? A bunch of people were like, yeah, no, that's totally normal. So I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. If they steal my red drumsticks, I might have to, put some whoopings. Because I am now 100% sure that the red drumsticks will have been in my suitcase. So that's the thing. I don't know. But I'm hoping they don't, because red drumsticks, who the fuck doesn't love red drumsticks? So yeah, that's my flying experience. I don't think it's, 100% common to have something stolen. It's just not, of all my flying I've done, this is probably the first time I've had anything get stolen. But that is why, if there's something really valuable, it's just one of the reasons that I take it with me in my carry-on, if I at all possibly can. Like, I have my PlayStation 4. I have a backpack and a whole rig for my PS4. It all fits there. And that's my carry-on. it's a bit of a bitch, but you know, nobody's gonna fucking break my PS4. Fuck that. I'm gonna take this shit and I'm gonna make it, you know, make it through. That's what's gonna happen. That's how it's gonna work. So yeah, that's where I am. I'm stabilizing now, more or less. It's kicking off the summer in all of its glory. I'll hopefully keep y'all in the loop of the shoop. And yeah, that's my scoop. So I'm gonna sign off now, because who the fuck wants to listen to me for more than 10 fucking minutes in this shitty ass lighting? Yeah. Ciao. Until next time. Pizza.